And that police strategy now being deployed to remove demonstrators is unlike anything seen in recent memory from other large-scale protests. It began as a slow, coordinated effort to push protesters out, but that situation now appears to be shifting. Our Ottawa Bureau Chief, Mercedes Stephenson, spent much of the day on the ground amid the protest, and she joins us now. So, Mercedes, how would you describe the police tactics that you saw out there today?
Well, Jeff, earlier in the day, they were not dressed in tactical gear. They were at the front lines just in soft hats and normal police clothing. There were layers of security back behind them, including the public order and mounted units that we're now seeing come forward this evening. And finally, the emergency response team and tactical teams behind that. So a layered approach, but essentially they were trying to push protesters back. This came after arresting, as Mike mentioned, a number of the leaders, which was designed to demoralize them. The hope was that they could convince people to leave if they simply pushed them away and took away the leadership. There was a desire to try to do this with as few arrests as possible, from what I'm hearing, because every arrest, as you can imagine, is a lot of paperwork. And also the desire was to take back the area and then hold it so that people couldn't get back into those trucks. We are seeing that evolve over the evening as this is becoming much more confrontational after a lot of the people who have chosen to leave have left. And what you're getting is the people who are truly entrenched at this point. But in terms of what the overall police strategy looks like, we talked to Vern White. He's a senator now, but he's also the former chief of police here in Ottawa. Here's what he had to say.
I think it's about moving down, taking space each time you go down. Take that space from them, remove the people who are refusing to leave, hopefully enticing a large number that, you know what, I came here for protest. I didn't come here for jail. I certainly didn't come here for a criminal record. And a lot of those people help them get out of the city.
And Mercedes, given the slow speed of the operation so far, how long is this enforcement effort expected to take?
Well, that's a great question. It was super slow this morning, and it seems to be speeding up significantly tonight as the police is using the mounted unit to try to push people back. But I spoke to Jim Bremner. He's the head of the Canadian Tactical Officers Association about how long he thinks this could take. Take a listen to what he has to say.
It's going to be inch by inch, and it's going to be based on again, each individual and how they want to acquiesce. I'm going to say we're probably a week away to clearing this, because it's going to take, at least an hour and a half to clear each vehicle.
Now, at this hour, Jeff, a number of vehicles have cleared off of Wellington, which police sources were telling me were going to be the most difficult part of the street to clear. So that may take a little bit less time. But certainly this is a very fluid situation and it's evolving very rapidly. But the police are hoping to do this with as little violence as possible. And I'm sure some of the protesters are hoping for that too.
All right, Mercedes Stephenson in Ottawa, thanks.